Why did you invest this time and energy to become a certified genius? Why, of all the choices, you've been prepared, and now you have potential to do more than you can ever begin to imagine. And now it's time to convert that potential into action.
What if the truth is you're a lot closer than you think? What if the truth is the difference between winning and losing is so small, it's almost too scary to talk about?
It was just a dream, like every single other person in this room.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Genius Studios. We got the keys and construction is beginning, baby.
If you want to get more customers, if you want to learn how to create the right content and how to get that content to people, Billie Jean, thank you.
Hey, thank you very much for having me.
Now I feel at home. What's up? Let me see you in the chat so I can give you a shout out. Zana, Marcy, Beth, Samuel, Zoe, Katja, Chris Hansen. It's a questionable name these days. Rick, Brian, Catherine, Cindy. I gotta do the intros because we use so much automation and AI now. No one ever knows if I'm actually here. I'm just fucking with you. It's me. We're live. Actually, I haven't done a live webinar in some time. What's up, Mike? Hello, Eric. I'm glitching. I want to show you guys something. To be direct and to the point today about money, but I want to start with a practical example. And that practical example is how expensive Taylor Swift tickets are. Anybody been? Not that I would go or anything, like whatever. Like I don't have a 7-year-old daughter, but okay. Anybody been? Just give me a yes or no in the chat. Have you been to see Taylor Swift on the Eras tour? No? No? Just me? Okay, whatever. Maybe this example won't land, but nonetheless. Ray, can you pull up StubHub, please? Everyone just comes out lying, huh? Okay. Sure you don't listen to Taylor Swift. So I have a 7-year-old daughter, and as a result, I told her, actually come and crane here for 2 seconds. I told my daughter 6 months ago, or maybe honestly even like close to a year, whenever it was announced, I was like, oh, sweetheart, do you want to go see Taylor Swift? Because she like listens to the songs. I said, okay, awesome. I'd love to take you. Daddy will hook you up. We're going to do a daddy-daughter date. And here I am thinking it's so far away that like, who cares? It will never come up. Next thing you know, it's today. So here I am. Of course, I waited till the last minute, as entrepreneurs do at times. And I look at these tickets. Now, let's go back to that screen here for a second. So just go ahead and click on any section. Even go like C116, something like that. There's bottom right. Okay, you're on the round, all right? Go ahead and click him. Just any of them. There you go. Now, on the right side, what does that price say, y'all? Type it in the chat for me if you can see it. Yeah, give me that Taylor. Uh-huh. Type in the chat if you can see it. $2,119. We can turn it down a bit there, Johnny. 2,000 this. But did you notice that was like the doo-doo section. That's not even like, that's like, okay, these are cool seats. And so I was like, what the hell is going on? What did I overpromise myself into? But click on some of the other sections. Like, this is what was happening. Yeah, if you go see right by center stage down there, okay, you got some on sale, $1,500, $1,700, $2,000. And I'm like, holy shit, $4,000. Now, what if you want to be a boss and you want to go like even closer? $5,000, $6,000, I think some of these get up to $8,000. There's one for $7,447. Oh, stop it. Row 1, dead center, $25,650. Now come to the crane here for a second. For those of you that have been following me for some time, you're very aware that I have a very close relationship with my daughter, and I'm a daddy's girl for sure. So what did I do? Which tickets did I buy? Which tickets did I buy? What is it? Come on, was it? Come on, the 25,000? Get the fuck out of here, Chris. She's 7. She ain't even gonna remember this damn concert. We're in the nosebleed, baby. No, I'm just kidding. We're row A, row 4. So yeah, it definitely got us for a couple bucks. But I know once I get there and we have the memories, it will be worth it. And at the end of the day, that's what money is. It's a ticket. It's a vehicle to experiences with the people that you love. That's how I define happiness. I was a sucker for something like this. I spend more money on concert tickets for her than I would myself. Anybody else like that? Give me a yes in the chat. You'll spend dumb money on your kids that you would never do for yourself. Know what it is. They're looking oh, so cute and I love you. And then we just lose our minds. But it's also crazy because when I look at this stat, let's just say you take your, daughter to the concert, you're going to spend $2,000 to $3,000. Now, why is that relevant? Let me go to my drawing board here for a second. Because let's talk about the way money typically works in America. And that is, most people making 40 to 50K, and they have about $200 to $300 of disposable income at the end of the month. So if you wanted to take your daughter, most people, to Taylor Swift and not even get good seats, like whatever, you're going to have to save up for 10 months. And this is all assuming that there's no flat tires, that the refrigerator doesn't go out, that a family member doesn't need to borrow money, that nothing bad happens and everything is perfect in your life. This is called surviving. This is called existing. This is not living. Fuck that. So today, I am going to talk about offense. Offense meaning ways to generate money. I'm going to be very blunt. I'm going to be very direct. I'm going to be to the point. I'm going to be tactical. Is anybody ready to go? Give me a yes in the chat. Give me a yes in the chat. And by the way, if you don't say yes, you're going to be automatically ejected from the chat, and that's a complete fabricated story. Let's go ahead and pull up my president. Let's get to work. Welcome, y'all. Good to see you. Some of y'all I've never seen before. Give me type first or the number 1 in the chat. This is your first time ever on a live with me. First time. Oh, wow. I got a handful here. Look at that. Welcome. Okay, let's jump in. You're in for a ride. Buckle up. All right, today I'm going to give you the quote-unquote realistic way to make money. I hate this word, but I feel like people see so many things on the internet that a lot of it feels far away. So I'm going to give you the realistic way of making money. And money is simple. It's not easy, but it is simple. And it goes like this. What can you do that others can't? Matter of fact, I'll ask you that question. Give 30 seconds on the chat. Johnny, give me some violin. Answer this question for me. What can you do that others can't? Chat slowed down a little bit. Chat slowed down a little bit. Yeah. Now that's a good one, Sarah. Sarah can put rockets into space. That is badass. That is badass. I think you guys are starting to see where I'm going with this, right? So here we are talking about money. If I'm bringing down money to 2 different principles, it starts here. What can you do that others can't? And then the second aspect is, are people willing to pay for this? Are people willing to actually pay for this? Somebody just had a light bulb moment. Damn, this is why I'm stuck. Let's talk about this a little bit more. I want to break down money objectively, okay? So, truth is, in most societies, most people have 0 specialized skills. Matter of fact, if you've ever been an employer or on the hiring side of stuff, you see this in most people's resumes because the average worker's resume looks like this. Hey, Steve, I just want you to know something. I may not have a lot of skills, but you know what? I'm a team player. That's right. I'm a team player. And you know what else I am? Hardworking. Billy Hardworking Gene, that's me. And if it doesn't work out for me, guess what? I'll just manifest something else. Because I'm a master manifester. I can think through anything. I'm flexible. Let me know where. You say jump, I'll say how high. You say get low, I say limbo. That's me. I'm a problem solver. I don't know what specific problems I can solve, but generally speaking, I can solve some problems. I follow instructions quite well. Simon says, go what? I'm on time, I'm friendly, I'm responsible, I'm good communication. Now, I'm being slightly facetious here, but true or false, this is exactly how people decide to distinguish themselves in the marketplace. True or false? This is what people usually say. Something along these lines. If this is an average answer, then it deserves average compensation, and this is why most people make between $40,000 to $50,000 a year. Period. This is the secret to money. This is it. So now let's flip it. I made a hypothesis. Can I prove it to be correct? I think so. Cardiologist, now there's a specialist. Saves your heart, makes $354,000 a year. Orthodontist, saves your teeth, gives you a new grill, $268,000 a year. Psychiatrist, saves your mental health, $250,000 a year. A pilot, need a lot of those right now, saves travel time flying, $200,000 a year. A marketer, a good one, saves your business, salaries uncapped. Salaries uncapped. We eat what we kill, we'll talk about that. So I'll ask you guys, again, to think about during this conversation, what do you specialize in? What is it? And the challenge is, this problem that I just stated is even more challenging or worse for the entrepreneur. Because the entrepreneur describes their skills and they go, I'm the manifester. I'm the networker. I'm the jack of all trades, master of a lot, or know a lot, master of none. I'm independent. I'm a risk taker. None of these are special, so they don't pay. None of these are special, so they don't pay. Now, I promise that I'll bring this all to a positive note, but for now, I got to hit you with the truth. Because I get frustrated because there's so much BS in the fucking internet. You go on Threads, you go on Twitter, and everybody puts these happy-go-lucky quotes, and it's bullshit. I don't care how bad you want it. I don't care about how bad you think about it. If you don't have the skills, if you can't tactically do something, if you do not have a specialty, it is going to be an uphill battle to make money. Period. So, let's talk about the entrepreneurial skills that do pay. Creating content, marketing, sales, customer support, operations. These are skills. But most people run their businesses focused on these two components: the operations, the customer support, the actual fulfillment. This is how 80% of business owners spend their time. But very few can do these. Because these are hard. You can't just wake up and be good at these. You have to learn something new to be good at these. So most people, because it takes time to learn, because they have to sacrifice, because they have to put in that work, they outsource all of this. Sounds like this. Hey, business owner, do you know the marketing? No, I don't have time for that. I'm just going to outsource it. I don't have time. Well, business owner, do you do the sales? I don't have time to do the sales. Are you kidding me? I'm making my logo. I'm making my logo. My clients need me. I'm playing defense and wondering why I ain't got no damn offense in my bank account. Because your 80-20 is backwards. You're spending 80% of your time doing the red when 80% of your time should be doing the green. But it makes sense if you're with me. Sorry to take you to church this early, but it makes sense if you're with me. Let's continue. Biggest problem that entrepreneurs face, especially small businesses in particular, is this word right here: entitlement. And look, in fairness, we go through hell. We make sacrifices that others don't. We take risks that most will not. So there's a chip on our shoulder, of course, especially when you have everybody talking about how you're not going to be successful, even the people that you love. It's frustrating. I get it. So you slap a title, and then all of a sudden, we think differently. The title of CEO, the title of boss, these titles make us believe that we deserve more or better. This is how most people think about business, is you take your typical organizational pyramid, and you got the CEO up top, right? And then underneath the CEO, you got the executive team. Underneath the executive team and the managers, you have the employees. Underneath the employees, you have the customers. But real ones, the ones that are winning, the geniuses, they understand that this model was flipped. As the CEO, your job is to support the executive team in hitting their goals, and the executive team's job is to support the employees in hitting their goals. And then the employee's job is to make sure that the customers are having a good experience. Real ones understand that the CEO is at the bottom. And here's the kicker, stay with me here. To support these other roles, the best CEOs have been there and done that. Type that in the chat for me, please. Been there, done that. Type that in the chat. Humor me for a moment. Type that in the chat. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Here's what I mean. Let me come to Crane here before I go to the next slide. Most of the time we have, like, hey, I'm the CEO. I shouldn't be doing this according to Twitter, Threads, whatever. I'm seeing these quotes. We have all these things. But a lot of people come into CEO and you skip all the other steps, the offense I talked about, all the rest of the trains that make a business go, which is why you see there's a lot of, like, let me just show you, for example, let's go to these slides. Let's take Elon Musk. Everyone understands him as the great businessman, and he does everything. You either love him or hate him, whatever, but you know he's a great businessman. That's the term he gets. But let's not forget, he has wildly specialized skills. When this man made PayPal, he was the main website developer. It took him years and years and years to master that skill. He didn't just put a title and hat on and say, I'm CEO. He didn't do that. He had the actual skill to build the thing up. He put in the time to earn. Take Bill Gates. A lot of people don't realize that where he was born, he also happened to be down the street, have access to one of the first computers in the game. So naturally, he got really good at it. Bill Gates, before he was Bill Gates, was just another software developer that was willing to take a little bit of risk. But he had a skill. Something he had to earn, something he had to work at. It wasn't given. That took years to come across and many, many hours and lots of money. Mark Zuckerberg, we see Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Meta, virtual reality. The guy is one of the most powerful people in the world. Started with a specialized skill. The motherfucker was a programmer. Was watching porn at Harvard and also making Facebook on the side. Browsers, Facebook, browsers, Facebook, browsers, Facebook, the hub. And he would just switch. That's how he blew up. They're not just a title. They don't suffer from entitlement. They have skills. So, you have all these CEOs today who are struggling, but they're saying they don't have the time to learn marketing, they don't have time to do the sales, AKA, they don't have time to master the skills, but yet we wonder why 90% of businesses fail within the first decade. Is it really that weird, or does it make complete sense? We're going out of order. All right? So, success takes time because it takes time to acquire skills. That is why business takes a while to win. I caught major L's for the first 5 years, but I also caught major skills. That is the game. So to become a surgeon, think about it. $373,000 a year, that's the shiny part that we see. But don't sleep on the 13 years and the $250,000 at least to learn how to be a surgeon. So if you're a year into your entrepreneurial journey, 2 years into your entrepreneurial journey, 5 years into your 10 years into your entrepreneurial journey, that motherfucker's still in residency. Still taking quizzes and tests, doing the fellowship, learning from others. You're right on time. Don't let IG fool you. You're right on time putting in that work. You're just acquiring skills. The lawyer, same thing, $200,000 a year, but it takes 8 years to get there. Plus, they got to intern forever, bring everybody coffee. You know the game. Somebody said they were an astronaut. Probably making some money. But damn, probably putting in a lot of work and still putting in work every single day. So, right now, I need you to make a commitment. In order to make top 1% income, you need top 1% skill. You need top 1% sacrifice. You need top 1% investing into yourself. Some people are seriously wondering why they're not successful, but they invest more into their entertainment budget than their education budget. Over here scratching our heads. Who's committed? Just give me a yes if you're committed. Give me a yes if you're committed. Give me a yes if you're committed. Come on now. Give me a yes if you're committed. You're right on time. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to catch some scratches and some bruises along the way. That's it. Good. We're on the same page. I want to double down on this statement, okay? There's no promises or guarantees in business. And I'm going to show you some dope shit today. I'm going to show you some people winning. I'm going to give you an exact blueprint. Do not confuse this for some promise or some guarantee or the bullshit get-rich-quick schemes on all this stuff you say. I'm showing you the truth. Hard work, dedication, acquiring skills. Slow and steady. Ask for help. Invest into yourself. Classic, right? So if you're looking for that nonsense, get the hell out of here. This ain't for you. I can tell you that. Anybody who's been with me, they know I will not hesitate for a second to kick you out of a webinar. Or our programs. I just keep it 100, all right? So here we go. Now let's have some fun. I'm going to show you some students of ours that are crushing it too, and I'm going to give you the exact blueprint of what I would do if I wanted to make $302,000 a year. So, second component that you need to understand before today's lesson, as we've kind of set the stage for money, is time. I want to realign your relationship with time. So, how long does it take to be successful? In the beginning, it takes all of the time. Because acquiring skills takes time. Because what sucks is you still have to work and take care. How many of you are parents? You have children? Just give me a quick yes or no. Give me a quick yes or no. Yeah, it's hard, right? Because that's a full-time job. We know that. Plus, you have a responsibility to provide for everybody, so you got to generate some income. But the other challenge is just as much time as you're putting into that, you also have to put into your education. And so that's why in this chart, when it talks about the road to success, I have it going to a straight line. In the beginning, while you're mastering the skill, while you're learning something new, that's the most frustrating, that's the most tiring, that's the most times you want to be quit. It takes time, and that's okay. But the reason why I'm showing you this particular graph is because some people are disillusioned to believe, because of a quote that we see online, that you should just magically have this balance. And I have a school of thought here, and it's very simple. And that is, balance is earned. Balance is earned. After you acquire the skills, you've built a foundation, you have your processes going. So your seasons will look different. Right now, you may be in this season of learning, educating, sacrificing, doing whatever is possible so that you can earn the balance. Balance is earned. It comes, right? So the only way to win and earn balance is you got to have the right vehicle or opportunity. What do I mean by this? I talked about this on my Instagram the other day. Let me go to the crane here for a second. How many of you have a family member? Actually, I'll ask you in a different way. Scale of 1 to 10. Think of the hardest working person that you know. Maybe it's like your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, whatever. Scale of 1 to 10, how hard do they work? How hard do they work? 10 being really hard. 1 being Type it in the chat. Think of that person. Visualize them. Now let me ask you this question. How many of those hard workers do you know that are still broke and struggling? You just got to work hard, right? Bullshit. My grandmother was the hardest working woman I know. Wild sacrifice. But she was an assistant janitor at a school. No matter how hard she picked up papers and filed papers and helped out or did whatever, was she ever going to make money? Yes or no? Was she ever going to make money? No. Some of you have all the right here, but you're just in the wrong vehicle. It's like, well, I'm in San Diego here now, and I say, hey, let's go to London. And then we're like, okay, let's drive. How's that going to go? Anybody want to drive to London with me from San Diego? Anybody interested? No? No, you think we're going to drown? Yeah, you're probably right. So sometimes you could be punching, the wall, trying to figure it out. You're just in the wrong vehicle. I don't care how much we want it, how much we desire, whatever we do. Unless we hop in a plane, we're never going to make it. And here's the time trap most people get stuck on. Is they get trained to think that the more time that you put into something, the more money that you make. And the reason is because a lot of careers are actually like this. So for example, you take the doctor, right? Like they get paid for the surgeries that they do. So the downside to it is every time they want to make more money, they got to make more what? More surgeries. So eventually a lot of them end up doing what? Owning their own practice. Same. Okay? Same goes with all these industries. Retail workers, you work more shifts, you make more money. A construction worker, you dig more holes, you make more money. A plumber, you fix more sinks, you make more money. A chiropractor, you crack more backs, you make more money. A personal trainer, you train more people, you make more money. Hairstylist, more haircuts, more money. A mechanic, more cars you fix, more money. That's the fucking trick. Is you keep working to make more money, but as you get older, you have family, retirement, responsibilities, etc. We all learn this one simple truth. Time is greater than money. But because your relationship with money was always directly correlated with time, you give up on your dreams. Because you feel like it made you choose between that and your family is always going to win. When the truth is, you could have fucking did both. You could and can do both if you have the right vehicle, okay? Because when this all comes in, mortgage, kids, retirement, we just stick to what we know. But the truth is, if we're able to make a switch, if we're able to not get paid time for dollars, but to get paid dollars for results, then we can change our life. Not just financially, but time, flexibility, experiences. Start getting paid dollars for results, which is what I'm going to talk about. This whole game, this business plan of customer delivery that I feel blessed to have stumbled across 13 years ago, okay? So that's what I'm going to show you. We're going to switch gears here and go tactical, but first we had to understand money and time, or the tactics don't make any sense. So I'm going to give you my $302,000 a year AI marketing blueprint, and I'm going to lay it out for you, and then you can decide if you want to do it with me and buy my shit or not, because y'all know I'm here to sell. Don't play yourself. And by the way, it's okay to tell people you're okay to sell, as long as you genuinely help them before you ask. So let me help you, all right? Start back at the beginning. Well, close to the beginning. Not really the beginning, but early. One of the first clients I delivered customers to, little gym franchise called Orange Theory Fitness, or another word for it is OTF. Anybody ever heard of OTF? Give me a quick yes or no. Anybody ever heard of OTF? Okay, this is like towards the beginning of the franchise when it was just starting to bubble. It's a massive franchise. This guy Dave Long really kind of founded it. He was also running shit at Massage Envy. You guys have probably seen one of those, two of the big franchises in the world. Anyways. I learned this marketing game. I'm skipping a couple things. And this particular ad changed my life. And it was one of the first companies that I delivered customers for that just went really well. And I'll show you. So this was the process. I make simple ads on Facebook. Like, actually, I'll ask you guys, just give me a quick put I have in the chat if you've seen one of my ads. Give me I have if you've seen one of my ads, right? Okay. So same way that you guys have seen me and you're here today because you saw an ad is the same thing that I've been doing for people since 2000 whatever, okay? And there was this client, Orange Theory Fitness, and I ran this ad for them. And they had a really good video that was on their YouTube at the time. Actually, come to Crane here for a second. I'll tell you the exact process. Come up to him. This guy, Billy Borgia, shout out to Billy. He owned Orange Theory Fitness in La Jolla, here in San Diego, which I actually live now, ironically. And we're having a conversation. And Billy goes, Billy, can you bring me customers? I go, I can sure try. I'll run this Facebook ad for you. Amazing, great. And then he says, all right, well, what do you want to show them in the ad? And I said, well, what kind of content do you have? So I looked on his YouTube channel and I found this very, very well done video. And I said, Billy, like almost nobody is, it's got like 60 views. No one's seen this. Why aren't more people seeing this? And he goes, I don't know. That's a good question. If more people saw it, would they come to your gym? He goes, yeah. And I said, well, why don't we try to advertise that video, Billy? So we did some digging, and we actually found the exact video. Does anybody want to see it? This is literally the one we found. This is from it. This is the exact one. This is years ago. Anybody down to see it? Give me a quick yes or no. Here it is. Nothing crazy. Check it out.
84% of your math.
So it continues going on for a little bit, but you guys get the point. It was a well-done video, right? Well made. I love it. Eric says, I so remember this video. Well, you probably saw it as a result of us. We might have been running the ads, ironically. But this is the ad that we ran. And then we put it in a Facebook ad, and essentially, we offered a 2-week trial. So it went from that ad, and then we brought them to, can you give me a zoom on that page, Ray, a little bit? Yeah, the one in the middle. Thank you. Then we brought them to this web page that we built in this old dusty software. And so we just put the video on it, and look what it says. It's not even that good. It just says, come see why the New York Times calls it the best 1 hour workout in the country. Request your free trial. So we ran that video with the little ad copy. We brought them to this page. There was a button there. They collected the name, email, and phone number, right? And then screwed to the right. And then we would send some follow-up emails and text messages to get people to come into the gym. Like that was the whole process. So mind you, and some of you have been with me for a while, come here to the crane for a second. When I turned on this campaign for them, how many leads did I get them, you guys? How many leads did I get them? I broke every record that they've ever seen. And Billy Borge and his team are great closers. They closed everybody. They crushed it. So I ran this play, this process, because I mastered this skill. And then all of a sudden, back to the crane here, I kept repeating this process again and again. Because just let this sink in. So Orange Theory Fitness is a franchise. They have hundreds of locations. Do we actually have the location map thing on here? Yeah, okay, sure. They have hundreds of locations. So my logic was this and simple. I'll ask you guys. If it worked for this San Diego location, can it work for the other locations? Yes or no? If it worked for one location, can it work for the others? Oh, it can. Interesting. So, my light bulb's going off. I'm starting to learn about this thing called leverage. What's leverage? Build it once, let it pay you again and again and again. Summarizing the definition here. So let me point out something massive here. Did my client care where I was working from? Did Billy care if I was in his office, clocking in from 9 to 5, putting in overtime? Did he give a shit where I ate lunch, how many hours I put into it? No. That's trading money for results, not time. That is the game. Period. That's it. That's our focus for today. If you can learn this process, you can win back money and time. So question, and this is kind of fun too. How long did it take me to actually put together that campaign? How long did it take me to put together that campaign? So let me map this math for you. Somebody give me a calculator. Come to my drawing board here for a second. So you guys are saying 1 hour. Okay, I'll roll with that. Let's just round up and say 2 hours. Why not? So this took me 2 hours to create. And I charged them at the time. And I charged them at the time, let's say $1,500 a month. But they stuck with me, that particular client, I'm just going to give a ballpark, 10 months. How much money is that? Because is that 15,000? Yeah, that was an easy one. Okay. 15,000 bucks. Now, you guys tell me, is that a pretty sick return on time? Is that a pretty sick return on time? Now, mind you, obviously there's things to do on the ongoing management and process, etc. So I don't care. 10x the hours if you want, 20x the hours if you want. That's how you fucking play the game. So when I learned this, it changed my brain forever, and I got obsessed. I said, damn it, if I could do this for this location, what if I can do this for more of the locations? So I did. I think I ended up doing it for somewhere around 300 of their locations. Recurring checks every month, auto bill, cool. Didn't take me long to put together the campaigns. I knew what worked. If it worked in one city, I can do it there. Not bad. Anybody excited to learn this business model today? Anybody excited to learn this business model today? Just a smidget? This, not what she said? This? A little bit? It's pretty sick, right? All right, so let's keep diving in. And also, I want to correct something. It did not take me 1 to 2 hours to build this campaign. It took me years because I had to develop the skill set first. I had to put in the years before to learn the advertising game, to learn the sales to close them, right? All of the work that people don't see. But once I learned it, I achieved that balance that I talked about. So remember, in the beginning, where you're at right now, we're putting in that work. That's the season of going all in. Now I can get a little bit of balance, okay? And there's a kind of screenshot of how many locations they have. We turned them into 100. It was crazy. But then once we started doing Orange Theory Fitness and people saw the results that we're getting, that set off a fucking match. And then all of a sudden, we went from, do I get any zoom? Can I get a little zoom? We went from just Orange Theory, and then that turned into European Wax Center, then that turned into Crunch Fitness, then that turned into Dave & Buster's, then that turned into Leader Bikes, and that turned into Kia, that turned into CrossFit, that turned into Title Boxing, that turned into Club Pilates, that turned into Core Power Yoga, that turned into Massage Envy. But notice how the process is the same every time, right? But every process is the same every single time. Like look at these ads, you guys, and just kind of do a scroll through for just like a pan. Guys, are these ads complicated? Like, are these am I doing something wild? No, this shit ain't complicated. And I love it. Someone says, but everybody's running a marketing agency now. The only thing that's wrong with what you said is everything, because it's just not true at all. What happens is you get into this road and you believe that everyone's doing it, but the truth is nobody's advertising. Are you kidding me? This shit I was doing 12 years ago, people are still blown away today and still not doing it. It's insane. And matter of fact, it's even easier than before, which I'll get into, okay? So let's continue this conversation. The best part was how, I don't like this word easy, but how simple it was to sell, and it was kind of easy, because they were all unwilling and had no desire to do the marketing themselves. Remember what I showed you guys in the beginning about the 80-20? Most business owners just want to spend it on the defense. Well, that works in our favor on the marketing side. Because if you are willing to learn it, one, if you have your own business, you can crush the competition. But secondly, if you're going to people, they don't want to do it themselves, because remember, they don't think they have the time. Perfect. Then pay me to do it. Pay me to run your business. Scale of 1 to 10, is this helpful so far? Starting to bring some clarity. Let me do a little heat check with you guys. 10 being helpful, I like where you're going, Billy. 1 being, Billy, shut up. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Shut up, Billy. You're wasting my time. All right? Okay, let's continue. 32 million small businesses in the U.S. All of them need customers. And to give you guys perspective on how massive the opportunity of customer delivery is, it's everything. It's everything. For example, Groupon. Groupon, you remember Groupon? Groupon is still around, but they were massively big. But a lot of people thought they were like a coupon company. I'm like, dude, this is customer delivery 101. Business owners would sign up because they would send them customers. So then Groupon comes out, they blow up, and they were worth $6 billion at their peak. They didn't have to own any of the stores, deal with any of the physical location bullshit. They didn't have to deal with inventory. They didn't have to deal with any of the pain. They just got emails and sent them to people and said, do you want to buy it? And they got a cut. Their client was struggling to make $100K a year, and they're sitting back like, well, $6 billion later. Take Zillow. Zillow is massive. Massive, right? If you're in real estate, you can't go anywhere else besides Zillow. You know why Zillow runs real estate? Because they own the customer. Zillow owns the customer. Therefore, they dictate everything. Period. The customer owner, the customer delivery wins. In addition to this, anybody ever heard of this company? Uber? Now, is Uber a car company? No, Uber's not a car company, right? What is Uber at the core? They're a customer delivery company. All the drivers got together and said, damn, I don't got to do no marketing because I don't want to do it myself. They're going to do the marketing for me and just deliver people to me. Customer delivery is right in front of us. You talk to anybody who's been in the game. Yeah, and they even ask themselves, all right, they're a tech company. Cool, they have tech. But they make money because they're a customer delivery company. Don't get it twisted. No, a lot of broke tech companies, right? So most small business owners don't know how to get customers outside of word of mouth, but here's the truth. Most are just one advertisement away from exploding their business. Doesn't take a lot. One advertisement, one funnel like the one I showed you, one genius process like the one I showed you. Some of the biggest brands blew up from just one ad. Anybody remember this? Speaking of blowing up.
You would not believe the motherload I just dropped. And that's how I like to keep it, leaving not a trace that I was ever here, let alone that I just birthed a creamy behemoth from my cavernous bowels. Nothing is worse than stinking up the shared toilet at work, or the toilet at a party, or your lover's apartment. Of course, flushing removes the graphic evidence. Maybe 2 or 3 flushes if your skid marks are as tenacious as mine. But what can be done of that subtle scent of a 300-cow dairy farm? Aerosol air fresheners aren't the most effective option, or the healthiest. Trying to mask the stench, giving you a nice blend of ChemLab carnations with just a touch of feces. So, how do you make the world believe your poop doesn't stink? Or in fact that you never poop at all? Poopery. Poopery is the before-you-go toilet spray that has proven to trap those embarrassing odors at the source and save relationships. Simply spritz poopery in the bowl to create a film on the water's surface that actually traps the odors in their porcelain prison. And when your little astronauts splash down and make contact with the film, they release poopery's pleasant aromas, so all those around you can smell as a refreshing bouquet of essential oils. Yes, it is a real product. And yes, it really works. We've sold over 4 million bottles. On Amazon alone, there are over 1,000 reviews rating it 4.8 of 5 stars. That's a better Amazon rating than the iPhone 5. If it doesn't completely stop your stench from spreading, send it back for a full refund. Our unconditional stink-free guarantee. If your poo stinks, click here to get your poopery today at poopery.com. So whether you need to pinch a loaf at work, cut a rope at a party, or lay a brick at your boyfriend's, your days of embarrassing smells or prairie dogging it are over. Poopery. Our business is to make it smell like your business never even happened.
Hey, scale of 1 to 10, how great is that fucking commercial? Like, all right, so that was made by this company, the Harmon Brothers. They're great. I actually went on their podcast, and we talked some ad stuff, which was a lot of fun. It was very dope. But I show this, and obviously this is an extreme ad commercial, but an extreme ad commercial led to a brand that was worth over $500 million. Now, you guys tell me, without good marketing, without an ad, what's this brand worth? What's this brand worth? Yeah. Doesn't just go for poopery, it goes for all. Most small businesses don't advertise. So most small businesses aren't worth a ton. It's not worth poop. Then you have Manscaped, worth over $1 billion. Same thing, just one ad.
We need to talk about your balls. Are they smooth or covered in bits of annoying fluff? These are my balls. See how they glisten in the light? Your balls can be like these, but you gotta use the right tools for the job. This? No. This? No! This! Only if that's what you're into. Balls are delicate, sensitive, easy to damage. Someone's taken a chunk out of that one. That's why I use the Lawnmower 4.0. It's got skin-safe technology with a replaceable ceramic blade, so you can trim with confidence. It's got an LED light, so you can always see what you're doing. Lights, please! And what's more, it's got a wireless charging system and it's waterproof. You can even drop it in your pint. You wouldn't want to drink it, though. It's got pubes in it. The Manscaped Lawnmower is trusted...
Okay, so, again... So you see these ads, right? And then, I mean, the story goes on, right? You see it with Dove, you see it with commercials. I mean, this is why so many people spend money on their messaging, all right? I'm not going to go into that one for the sake of time. And these examples that I just showed you were like world-class, written, etc. But remember going back to all those slides. Actually, I'm going to go back right here. I bring this up because I just showed you some great examples that literally turn companies into billion-dollar-plus valuations. But for most small businesses, you don't need that. These were the ads that we ran. Are these fancy? Are they complicated? A lot of them were images. Some of them are video. But then AI comes and just turns this into something else, which we're going to jump into here in a second. Okay? We've done the same thing. This ad right here I created was the birthday special on our courses, 99% off. That brought in $2.1 million in a month. Was well written, wasn't crazy, wasn't poopery, still worked. This ad right here is our best performing ad of all time, and it still works 2 years later. I have some advertisements that I've been running for 5 years. Let me look at you here for a second and kind of give you a different perspective. When you have a good ad, and when I say an advertisement, I'm talking about a video or words or a picture that get people excited to buy something, you get to use that again and again and again for years. I know a lot of you believe in investing in to real estate, but I want you to think about ads and investment too, except way cheaper. You can literally make them with your cell phone on your laptop for free, and then you can use them to make money again and again and again and again and again and again for years to come. Is that not an asset? Stay with me, okay? So I'm going to turn gears here, all right? This is an example of me selling nothing. If you guys, I'll show you this really quick. If you guys haven't seen this, sometimes our ads work so good we literally sell nothing. So this was just a test to test how good we were at advertising. And so this is something that we sold. And if you look at the picture, those are my two hands together. And what's inside of my hands, y'all? What's inside of my hands? Yeah, that's right. You said it. Nothing. So here's what the ad says is, yes, I would like to add nothing to my order for a one-time payment of $9.95. Yes, you read that right. For less than $10, you can get immediate access to absolutely nothing. Once you purchase nothing at the discounted rate of $9.95, you will receive nothing. But an email confirming you purchased nothing. Nothing isn't just a lifestyle. Nothing isn't just a state of mind. Nothing is nothing. Yeah, and you're reading that right. 523 nothings sold, made $5,203. I show this. Let me actually look at you here. I want you to, there's a reason why I'm showing you this slide. A lot of people, especially if you're a business owner with your own business, they have a dangerous, toxic, limiting belief. Here's what it is. Advertising doesn't work for my business. Wrong. Just the way you've been advertising doesn't work for your business. But if I can advertise and I can sell nothing, surely you can figure out a way to sell something. Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? It works to the point where I actually started the Nothing Depot. Here it is right here. It's a real company. If you go to thenothingdepot.com, where you can send a box of nothing to somebody that you love. Great business, great company. I think it did like $32,000 in its year, $38,000, something like that. All right, so here we go. So why aren't people doing more of this, Billy? If this is so simple, if this is so straight to the point, why aren't more people just advertising to blow up their damn business? These three reasons. One is tech. Type the word guilty in the chat if you've ever not done something because the tech intimidated you or set you back or you just didn't know how to do it. Just type guilty in the chat. Yeah. You let tech get in the way, which I'm going to show you how we can overcome that today. It's a big one. Massive. This is why a lot of people don't do it, right? A lot of established business owners, too, are like in their 50s, 40s, 60s. They didn't grow up with the tech era. Therefore, it scares the hell out of them. But their fear is your opportunity. Second component, time. They didn't want to put in the time to learn it. Because the truth is, once you learn it, as I showed you before, does this take a long time to set up? Once you learn it, does this take a long time to set up? Hell no, it doesn't. Hell no. But they're unwilling to put in that first burst of time. And then the third component is talent. They had a doubt of, am I talented enough to actually write something with ads? All these limiting beliefs. So let's change gears here. For the first time in history, you don't have to be techie anymore because of 2 letters that really exploded this year. Anybody know what these letters are? You finally don't have to be techie. That's right. AI. Everybody, especially if you're here's what this opportunity is for. If you're the person right now who literally tech has just terrified you and like it's held you back from so many things, AI is literally the game changer for you. It's going to be have the single biggest impact in your life. Okay? So let's get into what that means. 2 people who really benefit from this. A, the business owner that needs to automate their customer acquisition, meaning using everything I just showed you to get sales. And then the second person is the person who wants to get paid to deliver customers, like how I started my career. Okay? Same marketing genius process has been making companies rich for a very long time. They write an ad, they capture some information on a page. Everybody here has been to a damn web page where they got your name, email, or phone number, right? And then they follow up with you with emails, text messages, phone calls, etc. This is the process to grow a business. And the beautiful thing about this process is once you set it up, it works for you even in your sleep. So as I sit here right now with you guys live, I am simultaneously running advertisements all over the world to sell my stuff. They're seeing my ads, they're clicking my pages, it's collecting payment, I'm sending follow-up emails, I'm sending follow-up text messages. How do you guys know that's true? Because I know you get them. You're here because of automation, but how much of my time did it take? Not much. Once it's set up, not much. So I got to spend that time to take my daughter to Taylor Swift today. Works for every industry. I don't care if you're a personal trainer. You see it all the time. Insurance, Geico's got their pages all the time. You see it for a damn dentist office, a freaking restaurant, a clothing brand. So now let me show you how I'd use advertising, artificial intelligence, and automation to turn this into a career that pays me $302,000 a year. Here we go. Step 1, make sure you're taking notes here. Choosing an industry to focus on. The reason why I like to focus on an industry is because it buys you time. Remember the example that I showed you of Orange Theory Fitness? What was cool is when I did it for one, I was able to easily replicate it for the other gyms in it. So it saved me a lot of time. So step 1 is I'm going to choose an industry. For the sake of this example, to kind of get this process in your mind, we're going to choose dentistry, okay? So this is me right now. My name is Billy Jean. I'm like, damn, I need to make $302K quick. I want to get my run rate, $302K. What do I do? Okay, I choose my niche, dentist. I'm going to go with dentist. There's step 1. Second component, choosing an audience on Facebook. Choosing people who are likely to want to come into the dentist or need to come into the dentist. So using the back end of Facebook, which I can show you how to use, we decided to target people that were 5 miles around the dental office, men who are 49 years and up, who have an upcoming 50th birthday. Now, Rhea, how the hell would we do something like that?
Yeah. So
everyone, actually, real quick, let's say hi to Ray and Cloud up for putting together this wonderful presentation for us today.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. We were up till like fucking midnight going back and forth, making sure we deliver this to you guys in a concise way that's helpful. So, and you see the production team. Go back to that camera shot of you guys. You know, there's Paul, there's Daniel, there's Johnny, there's Kay. Like, when we put these things together, y'all, it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort and energy. So if we can take a moment, can we just give a shout out to the team? Can we give a shout out to the team real quick? Just show them love in the chat. They'll see the chat. Not to mention all the geniuses at home that are in the chat making sure all your questions are answered. So, some people put on like a free webinar. I spend money to make sure that we give you guys a great experience, and they spend their heart, their energy, their time. So I appreciate you guys for being here, but I want to give our team a shout out because they're the superstars here. Okay, Ray, now what's this? How do we do this targeting thing?
Yeah, so in the back end of Facebook here, we're showing my screen. The first thing we're going to do is put in that address. So we'll select the address, and then we will change this to a 5-mile radius because we want to keep it local. And then to get the age range, we'll just click here. We'll go 49 to 49 because specifically they have a 50th birthday coming up. And then we're talking to men only. And then here under detailed targeting, to get that birthday, we'll go to Browse, Demographics, Life Events, Birthday, and then Upcoming Birthday. So this is going to target anyone who has an upcoming birthday in 1 week.
Now, question for you guys. Scale of 1 to 10, how techie was what Rhea just did? When she clicked buttons. Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being real techie. 1 being like, yeah, she literally just clicked buttons. She just clicked buttons. And I bring that up because think about you having a business or an opportunity in front of you letting tech scare you when literally this is as techie as we've gotten. Now, mind you, there are techier things, but most of the things you use are this simple, right? Are this simple. Okay, cool. I appreciate you showing that. So there's step 2. Let's go back to the Prezi for a second. Recap the steps for you. All we did is I said, all right, I want to make 302K. I'm going to choose a niche to focus on. We randomly just chose dentists. Okay, sick. Then we're like, all right, well, who do we want to run ads to for a dentist's office? Well, let's just choose men who have a birthday coming up that are about to turn 50 that live within 5 miles of the dentist. So that way it's convenient for them. Okay, great. Step 3, we're going to use a little friend called ChatGPT. But we're going to use it in a way that's a little bit more advanced. We're going to feed it really good instructions. We call these instructions prompts. So let's just say I go to ChatGPT. I might write something in it like this. Hey, ChatGPT, write a Facebook ad to sell free teeth cleaning at 5th Avenue Dental for a 49-year-old man who has an upcoming turning 50th birthday and is at risk of losing all his teeth. Write from the perspective of his writing teeth. Write in a hilarious mood in the style of David Letterman with a comedic tone. Use a call to action with the free birthday teeth cleaning to get him to book his appointment this week. Use these parameters. No more than 5 sentences in compliance with Meta's terms and policies. Each sentence separated by an empty line and signed off from his rotting tooth. That's the genius way that we use ChatGPT. It hits a little bit different. And then this is what shows up on the other side. Hey there, I'm one of your not-so-pearly whites from the back row, and trust me, I've seen better days. I'm kind of lonely. Haven't seen a toothbrush up close in a while. Remember the good old times when we crunched on apples instead of just, applesauce? Let's bring that back. It's your big 5-0 coming up, and rumor has it, we might not get an invite. Not cool, man. Not cool. So how about a change of pace? Our buddies at 5th Avenue Dental are throwing a birthday bash just for us, a free teeth cleaning party. Come on, RSVP today. Let's ensure we're all here for the next half century, grinning ear to ear. Sign your rotting teeth. Scale of 1 to 10, how sick is that ad? Scale of 1 to 10, how sick is that ad? Now, Ray, pull up ChatGPT for a second. Now, actually, come to Crane, and then I'm going to go to that screen here. Listen to me. When I got into the game, I had to learn psychology and, all of these different skills and sales to be able to write like that. And if you guys have seen my ads or emails, I'm very good at that. Man, I had to put in a lot of work to do it. I also liked writing when I was little. I have a gift for that. I'm so envious. Of what you guys have right now in front of you. Literally, the set of instructions that we have like when you work with me and my team, we give you all the prompts, all the instructions to give it. So when you're doing this for a client, all you're gonna have to do is pull up ChatGPT, Raya. All you're gonna have to do is come into ChatGPT and essentially insert our prompts. And now all of a sudden, you're an awesome advertisement writer. Because ChatGPT does it for us. What a time to be alive. Imagine having this opportunity in front of us and squandering it. What a time to be alive. Okay, so next step. So we write this ad, we use ChatGPT, so it literally takes us like 6 minutes to get what you just saw. Leverage. I like time and money, not just money. And let's go back to the Prezi. okay? So boom, there's our ad. But now we come with a second problem. When you're, actually go to Facebook in real time, do you mind? When you're on Facebook and you see an advertisement, AKA a sponsored story. So we're gonna see here on Facebook for a second. And as you guys can see, this is what it is. Now you'll notice with Facebook, when you see an advertisement, it usually has two things. It doesn't just have words, but it also has some kind of image or video. So we just wrote the words that show up in the post, highlight where the words go. And we know this is an ad because it says sponsored. Go ahead and highlight that. There you go. Yeah. And so now it's like, okay, cool, Billy, but what do I show? Billy, I'm not a designer. I'm not a creative graphic person. How the hell can me be able to create things that go on here? This is not my skill set. And then AI says, hold my beer, let me show you. So using a free tool called Canva, check out what awesome ads we can create in just minutes.
Using Canva's many templates, I can create an image ad that looks like this, but with the help of a little AI, I can make this a little more festive. Click on the image you want to edit, select Edit Photo, select Magic Edit, highlight the areas that you want to add a little AI to, hit Continue. And since it's his birthday, let's make this a little more festive by adding a birthday party hat. Hit Generate, select the one you want, and hit Done. And now I have an image for my ad.
Simple, AI, cool as hell, done in minutes, maybe less than. I think that was what, about 24 seconds? 25 seconds? Something like that. And now we have an ad that we can do and literally make. Someone says the guy's over 50, maybe he's not, bro. But here's the thing. Notice, and let me actually bring clarity here. Come here for a second. Because some people go, well, is this just going to replace everybody? Notice, you still need a manager for this whole process. You still need somebody to actually click all those buttons inside Facebook. You still need to input the prompt into ChatGPT. You still need to actually go in here and tell Canva what you want it to do. So what's happened is, let's say that we're all going to build houses, and before all we had was a hammer and screwdriver, but now we have a bulldozer, a crane, and every other tool that you can have. We just got better tools. And that's really AI is. The marketing game hasn't fucking changed. Like I told you, I've been doing this, but the barrier to entry has just dropped, and now people can get in, right? Now people can get in. So let's continue, okay? And also, that's I see someone mentioning saving time. That's the best part, is you can do it so quick, but still charge big bucks because people pay for the result, not for the hours. Now, step 5. Okay, Billy, I have my ad. Great. I know what it says. I have a cool picture that I designed in minutes. Now, I'm going to send them to a page made from a high-level template. High-level is a software that we use. They're amazing. Everyone buy their shit. And here's how it works.
We have a ton of landing page templates that we can share in a matter of clicks. All you have to do is download it into your account, change some words, swap out the photo, click Save, and now you have a landing page that you can send them to collect their name, email, and phone number.
Yeah, so just let that sink in. We can literally build web pages in minutes. Why? Because using high level, when you're a student of ours, we literally can give you all the web pages, and all you got to do is literally just make the changes. What a fucking time to be alive. So let me just recap this, because again, let me just, to add context, what am I doing up here? I'm showing you guys my plan that make $302,000 a year, like I said I would in the title of this webinar. Step 1, I chose an industry. For the sake of this, I just chose dentistry, no other reason. Step 2, I went inside of Facebook's backend and I clicked some buttons and told it who I wanted to show my ad to. Step 3 is I gave this prompt to ChatGPT, and boom, it spit out some magic, and there we go. Step 4 is I'm now going to use this image, and now I'm going to have a full-blown Facebook ad. I got the words, I got the picture, amazing. Step 5 is once they click that ad, like go back to the screen on Facebook. Do we still have that open? Yeah, that. So once they click this ad, scroll down, like there's a sign up button. Once they would click it, now go back to the Prezi. I would bring them to a page that looks like this. How do I build this page? I literally just share it with you so you guys can change the words. You don't need to be a designer or anything. That's old school. You don't need none of that shit anymore when you have the right tools and team behind you like us. And then step 6 is I would also use the same amazing software to send follow-up text messages, emails, and voicemails to get people to come into the dentist's office. Now, this is where it gets kind of fun. I'm going to show you some cool shit.
Using high-level, ChatGPT, and an awesome tool called 11 Labs, I can create the ultimate follow-up sequence. So in high level, in just a few clicks, we can share with you our done-for-you follow-up sequence. But if you want to come in here and customize each one, let's go to ChatGPT. I can fill in the prompt, write me a 5-day follow-up sequence to follow up with someone who requested a free teeth cleaning at Sunshine Dentistry, but still hasn't booked their appointment. Include 3 emails and 2 texts. Click to generate. In a matter of seconds, I've got day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. And I can come in here and just copy paste. But here's the cool part. Not only can I send automated text and emails, I can send automated voicemails. But if I don't want to record the voicemail myself, let's have AI do it. Introducing 11 Labs. All I have to do is upload a few minutes of my voice, type in what I wanted to say, and click generate.
Hey, this is Billy from Sunshine Dentistry calling to let you know that your link to schedule your free teeth cleaning has been delivered to your email and texted to your phone. When you receive it, reply back and let me know you got it. Looking forward to meeting you.
Then click to download and upload right into high level. And that's it. Create it once, and now you have a fully automated follow-up sequence.
Yeah, quick question. Scale of 1 to 10, how awesome is this stuff? Scale of 1 to 10, how awesome is this stuff? And by the way, if you're not putting a 70, you're just a hater. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Are you realizing we're building out an entire marketing campaign, something that took months to do back in the day, in literally minutes in front of you, and you can actually go to people and charge them to do this for you? Imagine having this opportunity and squandering it. You're having a beer with your kids like 30 years down the road, and they're like, Mom, Dad, you were around when all that AI stuff came out? What'd you do with it? I hope you have a damn good answer. It should sound like, you know how you're in private school right now? Well, there you go, yeah. Mm-hmm. And when you went to the Taylor Swift concert? Okay, well, yeah, that's enough. Back to the Prezi. Okay, back to the Prezi. Step 7, I would get on a Zoom and I would show this campaign to a dentist and I would pitch them. And I would charge as follows. $5,000 for a setup fee, because there's a lot of work in the beginning when you set it all up, and $2,100 a month with a 13-month commitment. Give me the price on exactly what I do. Now, if I were to do this 10 times in a row, something tells me we might make $302,000 a year. 10 clients, 100% flexible. Tools do the heavy lifting and all the tech. You need to understand the process, the strategy. I'm going to give you all that shit. Anybody want to hear the pitch? Just put no if you don't. If not, that's cool. I'm not mad at you. You must be allergic to fucking money. But anybody else who's interested, stick around for a minute. I got you. I helped you out one time. So let's talk. There's my plan. I want to remind everybody, and then here's the other part. Let me just note this here. Look at me here. Best part about this is the same process that we do for clients applies if you want to do this for your own business. And someone put in the chat a very good question. They said, fuck, am I going to have to cold call for my clients? No. You're just going to build a campaign for yourself so clients come to you. For example, how many of you did I call and ask you to come to this webinar? Did I cold call anybody to come to this webinar? Oh, I didn't? No? Did I call anybody? Oh, no? It was done all automated while I was swimming with the kids in the back? Like, that's it? That's what you're going to create for your business. So it's not just about money. It's not just about time. It's how you spend your time. I don't know about you guys, but if I get into a business, you know what I don't want to do? Cold call forever. I don't want to do that. That's not how I want to spend my time. I don't want to hit up my friends and family and bother them. I don't want to make it weird and awkward like all the MLMs have you do. I just want to run ads, have people come on my calendar, and I want to fucking close them. Welcome to advertising. You'll fit right in. Back to the Prezi. Here's my offer to you. Give me 16 weeks, and I will show you how to build out this marketing genius process for your own business. Not only that, I will show you how to get paid to deliver customers to any business. Okay? I will teach you how to create those winning ads, and I'll give you all them ChatGPT prompts. I'll give you what to say. I have a whole worksheet library. I'll show you how to work it all. I will give you all the AI tools and softwares and prompts that we use, so you'll have a full list of them, etc. And by the way, every resource that I give you in the class is free except for one, which is high level, which is the foundation of your business. And I'll hook you up with some gifts for that. I'm going to give you all our page templates. So when you build web pages, all you got to do is change the words. I'm going to give them to you. We've already made them. I'm going to give you all of our automated, you saw the emails and texts and voicemails. I'm going to give them to you. So you just need to change a couple of words. I'm going to hook you up with those. I'm going to give you, this is big, my exact sales presentation. I'm talking slide for slide, script for script, exactly what to say to close to somebody. I will walk you through and hold your hand and give you every aspect of the sales process. I'm going to hook you up with that. And in addition to that, for the people who are still afraid of like tech or setup or what if I run into a roadblock, Monday to Friday, you can hop on a Zoom with my team to hold your hand and walk you through every aspect. And in addition to that, if you actually want to come to San Diego, to my studio, you can also do that or do it virtually. It is the best offer in the world. Yes. Recap. There it all is. I don't want to say it all again because there's a lot of stuff. So, I've been doing this for a while, yo. Come to Crane here for a second. Like I said, 13 years of this. I've helped a lot of people. Right now, I'm going to show you a couple updates on some students. Now, mind you, I'm not saying this is going to be you. I'm not saying that this is a guarantee. Matter of fact, again, I told you in the beginning, don't come here if you expect guarantee. I can guarantee that we're going to help you, serve you, give you the best information, and be your best ally. I can guarantee you that. But you got to put in that work. But I want to give you an update on some students. I don't talk about this often because someone else's success doesn't have anything to do with yours. But to give you perspective, we run this shit. You go on Google and go to BGIM, Billy Reviews. We got more than any other marketer on the planet. These are facts, okay? But I want to highlight a couple students. One in particular, my guy Mo at Alpha Slice Online. Mo ran an ad because he's a nurse trained, and he ran some ads to teach other nurses how to pass the NCLEX or whatever the test is that a nurse has to take. He ran an ad. He went from $3,000 a month to breaking $1 million at 73% profit. And he's, by the way, doing way better than that now. Okay, yeah, there you go. He's projecting $20 million this year. Now again, that doesn't mean you're going to, but this is his very real life. Meet Rob Bailey, a friend of mine. We've known each other for like 8 years now. Rob kills it. Rob ran an ad like this for over 10,000 businesses and has generated over 1 million leads for them. He is the guy, living lifestyle, lives with his family, mostly focused on that. He's a gangster. Meet my guy Sohab. This is the little homie here. Sohab was so hungry. Actually, I'm going to give this man a shout out. Sohab, if you watch this, fuck you. This is my little homie, okay? Let me tell you a story about Sohab, right? And I'm going to give you the long story short. And don't do this. Okay, he already took the thunder. Do not do this. Sohab showed up at the office from Virginia in an old Corolla with the wheels falling off, almost no money, came to the office looking for an opportunity. The team was out that day. We were at Disneyland. He stayed wherever the fuck he stayed, came back the next day, still weren't there. It was the weekend. Came back third day, Monday, and was just like, I need to work with Billy, da-da-da-da-da, right? Yeah, he's like, however I can get in. And at the time, I was working out a bunch. He's like, all right, I'll train you, whatever. Figuring it out. This is one of the hardest working kids that I've ever seen. By the way, he did that at like 21. One of the hardest working kids I ever met. Super proud of him. Then he goes, you know, Billy, as we're working out and shit, you know, you think you would teach me the marketing game and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, man, come on. It's like the little homie, right? Fine, Sohab, I'll teach you the game. Here's an update on Sohab. His girlfriend at the time has a lash business. So he started running ads for her business, right? Like, let me teach you the lash business. Fast forward to today. Sohab ran an ad in the lash business for over 1,000 of his lash artist clients. They average about $8K a month with fully booked calendars. Last year, his agency was short of $13,000 of breaking $1 million. 13 grand short of breaking $1 million bucks. And I told you how he started. Again, his story don't mean it's gonna be your story, but these are facts, okay? Meet my guy, Matt Platt. Known each other for many years, and these are all friends now. All these people are friends. Like, I called Matt about 6 minutes before I went on stage, and I was like, hey, I'm just giving some updates. How you doing? So this is what Matt said, my guy. So Matt ran out like this. He's taken over the restaurant industry. My motherfucker's a beast. He ran out like this for thousands of restaurants. He scaled his agency ready to $7.5 million a year. He's now on track to hit $25 million next year. You can check out all these people. You know what I'm saying? And this. We got plenty of women too, but these are the ones I talk. I got a fiance. I'm out here just talking girls all the time, you know? My guy, Mike Arcee. Okay? Mike's ran ads for over 2,500 fitness studios, 50 major fitness franchises throughout the world. His average clients grow by 89% in the first 12 months, receive a 270% ROI. His agency generates 8 figures annually. Mike's a beast. Mike's doing so well. When we first met, I don't even remember what he was doing, but let's just say, like, now we go to courtside basketball games together. It's my guy, okay? And the best part about everything that I'm showing you is that they're all changing lives. Every single one of those. I don't know if you guys caught that. When you're Mike Arcee and you're growing all of these businesses, especially how many gyms he saved during COVID when the shutdown came. When you're talking about Matt Plapp and all the restaurants that he helps, all the independent lash artists that are trying to figure it out and the lives that he's changing, the families that they're providing. Same with Rob, same with Mo and all the nurses that he's helping pass and get employed. Are you kidding me? It's not just about time. It's not just about money. It's also about impact. This is the rare career where it can give you all 3 when applied correctly. And the best part is the flexibility and the freedom to spend time with your family. Some people I know are like all hustle and shit. Look, I know there's a time to hustle. There's a season for that. But I'm here for my family. Don't get it twisted. That's my girls. That's my thing. This is us at a charity event. I think we donated around $16,000 that day. My daughter was the one holding up the auction cards, betting on stuff. I got to contribute, got to do it with my daughter, got to lead by example, got to spend time with my girl, all because of this skill set. Every aspect because of this skill set, period. So if this is something that you not just want, but need, or you feel like you have a duty to, here's how to get started. You got one payment of $6,500 or 36 payments of $275. Why do I include a payment plan like that when nobody in the industry does that? Very simple. Because there was a point in my life where I would not have been able to get started without it. Simple as that. Obviously, you're paying substantially more when you're on a payment plan. But that payment plan is what enabled me to learn anything. Because I didn't have it. I was borrowing money from all the homies. So no excuses. If you believe this is for you, there's a payment plan for you. There's a payment plan for you. It don't get no better than that. Okay? And then I'm going to throw in something new. I'm going to try this for the next 30 minutes. Anyone who buys in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to throw in what we're calling a buddy pass. Historically, when people do something like this with someone that they love, whether it be a significant other, sister, brother, a best friend, whether it be somebody on your team who you also want to learn this, because maybe once you understand it, they're going to be doing a lot of the work. For anybody who comes in the next 30 minutes, I'll throw in a buddy pass so they can also do it with you at no additional cost. How about them apples? Huh? So, BillysDeal.com. Go ahead and Paulie, give me 30 minutes on the clock. I will come and do a little bit of Q&A here. Also, again, let me look you in the eye here for a second, remind you. During this entire 16 weeks, you're not just learning, we're applying. Every single week, you're actually building out a part of your funnel. You're actually building up your portfolio. You actively run ads with us, so my team is holding your hands through the entire thing. I don't believe in busy work. This is all work that will make you money as a result, right? Like things that are actually profit-producing activities. Not a single aspect of busy work, okay? So Tuesdays, on here, Zoom with me. This is the style that I teach in. This is the office that I teach in. This is the studio that you can come to. Can you switch cams in here real quick? Yeah. So when you come in here, hello, this is the studio that you'll be able to have access to. You'll come in, network, connect, we can hang out, whatever, or just do it 100% remotely, which, by the way, most of our people do because our people are spread out in 75 different countries. Coming here. So BillyZill.com, let's go ahead and put that up, right? 30 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna go and play a video. I gotta take a piss real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll do a little bit of Q&A. 30 minutes if you want the buddy pass too. All right, I'll see you guys shortly. Go ahere and cue graduation video, but let's keep Billy's deal up there. Oh yeah, also too, we do a crazy graduation. Oh fuck, there's just so much goodness I'd be forgetting. Come here for a second. We have a crazy graduation. So to give perspective, for the last two graduations, I rented out the San Diego Padres Stadium. Ed Milet came, Les Brown, John Asaraf, Dean Graziosi. These are all people that I've had speak. Probably other people forgetting. My boy Cafe Anderson performed. Who? Damon John. Damon John on Shark Tank came. So, like, again, doesn't get more credible, all the things. So we'll do a graduation this year, too. Not sure if we're going to do the stadium. But either way, I bring, like, the baddest guest and the most gangster entrepreneurs on the planet. That's what I bring, okay? So, love you guys. Get signed up right now. Go ahead and hit the graduation video. I'll be right back. We'll do some Q&A. Today we celebrate you. Today we create memories. Today we party, and tomorrow we change the world. We're gonna close this out with one last I am genius, and if we do it loud enough, the lights will turn off, and if we keep doing it loud enough, the fireworks may come on. You ready to do this?
I am genius.
Woo! I am.
Reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. 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 Yeah. Feels like.
Whoa! That was a 15 out of 10. That's what you're going to be saying when you are done with Billie Jean's AI program.
This is just so punchy and straight to the point and immediately actionable.
If someone asked me right now, what would you do different? Nothing. I wouldn't do anything different. Take the step, just one step.
Training, Billie Jean's Advertising Accelerator program, is by far the best training I've ever gone through.
One of the things that I absolutely love about Billy is, of course, he goes into the mindset, which is absolutely critical to understand, but he takes so much time to walk you through the mechanics of what you need to actually do and then to execute it and have success with this program.
So if you want to take your business and yourself to the next level, join his program. Do yourself a favor and you can thank me afterwards.
You get to learn and then implement these strategies and techniques. You know, this is all cutting edge marketing knowledge.
I've learned more in this about AI and marketing than in the last 6 years of all my book reading, and you will not regret it.
It has been one of the best experiences that I've ever had. The team that I was placed in, the group, we feel like family, but Billy just continuously brings the heat, brings the fire. I will say there's just so much packed information, just so many tools that he gives us, and just tips and tricks. I mean, he goes above and beyond week after week, and just when you think that's it. The next week he brings more, and he brings the fire, and I'm just saying, and his excitement and his passion, and he's just a real cool dude that just loves people, really cares about his students.
Wow, this thing is amazing. This thing has helped us massively when it comes to streamlining our processes, being able to put out more work in less time by learning the things that we're learning with Billie Jean's.
Take action, because Billie Jean's program is on fire.
Put it up. You got my timer? Okay, cool. We got 20 minutes. I'll go for like 10, 15, do some Q&A. And also to Kay, can you ask Hector to bring me a list of people coming in so I can welcome them too? Thank you so much. Couple things. One, if you guys have questions, type them in the chat. I'd love to answer. And, you know, the one thing that I can assure you is, right, and for some people this is a big investment. You haven't invested into your education before like this. So it feels scary, but I'll tell you that we're here to catch you with arms wide open. I'll show you. You know, you know, I had the Creed in me. Oh yeah. Shit, that made me cough. So we got your back. Yeah, great question. So classes Tuesday. Mike, win habits. Yes, I got you. If you ever can't make it for any reason, we obviously have replays, but I'm big on attendance. I'm like, look, it's 16 weeks. Like, tighten up, figure out a way to make it happen. I don't care what you got to do. Be there for those lives, because as you can see, this is my teaching style. I'm very active. I mean, we're working, right? There's a lot to do. But what's cool is, like, even on, like, week 2, you're doing things that you can make money from. There's no wasted time, right? Like, you know, like when you go to traditional school, they're like, all right, for the first 3 weeks, we're going to focus on the theory of music composition. I'm like, what? No. I just want to play music. Like, we're playing business. You know, we're building funnel. Hey, no, we're writing an ad today. I know. Okay, we're running the ad today. Yeah. Like, we're going to build your page today. I know, we're going to do your, like, it's very action-based. So I don't really like to call it like homework. Like, we're building shit. I'll never waste your time. Anybody's rock with us, we do not waste your time and have you do ridiculous things. Lisa, welcome to the family. Yeah, that's a good question. Would you say the 30-day genius concepts still apply? Of course. It's all the same shit. It's like, here's the other thing I like about this too, which is worthwhile mentioning. When the economy goes to shit, and when, you know, pandemics happen or whatever, what do people still need? Let me know in the chat. What do people still need? Let me know in the chat. Right? And yeah, you can contact people if you still need help. Well, shout out to my guy, Bruce Parker. That's my dude. Bruce, Bruce, ping us. We got something a little special for you. You're my guy. What's good? Yeah, they still need clients. Sorry, I got distracted. They still need clients. Like, and then when things are really good, what do businesses want to do? They scale, so they still need clients, you know? Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm going to do a couple things. We have, okay, I'm going to name some people. All right, so Joshua Navarro, welcome to the family. You know what? Johnny, give me some like celebration music real fast. I want to just do a quick welcome, then I'll come back to more questions because I want to show people love. Oh, come on, Johnny. You didn't. Don't make me hit it old school. Woo! Hey! Woo! Okay. Joshua Navarro, welcome to the family, baby. Hey. Little two-step for you. Chris Vale, welcome to the family. Yo, Owen, if you're in San Diego, you absolutely come through, bro. Like 16 weeks, you're going to be stuck with us. By the way, I teach every class, so I'm here making connections, so we'll be hanging out and shit. So yes, Owen, you're in San Diego? Hell yeah. Jordan Ingram, welcome to the family. Tracy Winco. Tracy, you've been with us for a minute. I know you, Tracy. Shout out Tracy. Lachelle Marlowe. Lachelle, welcome to the family. Oh, damn, somebody got a complicated name. Somebody got a complicated ass name. Hurl Samuel. Hurl Samuel. You're going to have to pronounce it. You need to enunciate and give me the terms in the chat, bro. Welcome to the family. The OG, Mr. Bruce Parker. I love you, man. You know, I got you. Bruce went us a long time. That's my dude right there, so that's family. Michael Villata. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Dano? ¿Cómo se dice Villata? ¿No? Okay, hey. Michael. Kimberly Macmillan. Hey, my best girlfriend's name is Kim. It's a good name there. Nancy Santiago. Tú no conoces. Mi español es perfecto, pero esta clase es primero en inglés, pero en mi interés yo hablo en español periódicamente, ¿sí? Victor King, welcome to the family. You have a great last name. It's called foreshadowing. Richard Mulcahy Mwapa. Yo, y'all gotta stop. Can I just get some fucking initials? Can I just get some initials, y'all? Can I just get RM, my guy RMM? Come on. Shout out to Richard. Welcome to the family, my guy. William Lower. Ironic, William, because we're here to go higher, but we'll let you keep the last name, all right? Okay? Travis Johnson. Anybody remember that in Austin Powers 2? Where like the beginning, they're like, Johnson, like Dick, like in the, I'm immature, whatever. Travis Johnson, welcome to the family. Brad Thompson, welcome to the family. Oh, wow, Dominic Levesque. Any relation to Joanna Levesque? Happens to be the homie, just got back from New York to visit. Actually, that's true. Dominic, anything? No? Okay, I'm off. I missed. Either way, welcome to the family, Dominic. Appreciate you. Lisa Weber. Lisa, welcome to the family. Good to see you. Okay. I'm gonna nail this. Anna Briones. Could have said Anna, but it's Ana Briones. ¿Es cierto? No? Briones may not even be Spanish. Okay, let's just AB. Haha, that's my girl AB. Got you. Carlos Edward Pinzon Aresh. Anastasia Grand Pierre. Ambrosio Acosta. Welcome to the family. Okay, I'm gonna pause on this to do some questions. But I see Vicky Assad, Ralph Abraham, Kareem, Tammy, Darren. I'll get all y'all. I got you. Yeah, I'll make sure you get your love. Shout out to Jay-Z, too, on those instrumentals. Okay, wait. If you announce me, use my first name, not my last name, okay? All right. Well, first of all, you kind of made it sound like your first name was easier than your last name. So you kind of got me there, because I feel like Cambone is easier than Nataki. Nataki Cambone. Welcome to the family, yo. Welcome to the family. All right, let me go into some questions. No, I missed it. Okay, wait, spell it out. I want to get it right. Nataki. Welcome to the family. Looking forward to hanging with you. Other thing, too, is I look at these 16 weeks as, more like the beginning of the relationship, not the end. You know, like a lot of these things become friends, you partner up on stuff, let's do business together. Like, we're very family oriented. It's not like you're just in here. Like, we know everybody, we talk to them. I have 3 staff members, and their entire job is just to make sure you guys are successful in the course. Like, hey, what are you doing today? Oh, just waking up and making sure that you're there. So sometimes, like, that's actually good. For anybody who, like, has any of our trainings before, one, what are the differences between like this and like our 10-day AI plan? The most important, right, is one, curriculum. This is all about customer acquisition, period. If you have a business and you know you've like never done any marketing or advertising the way it should be, please sign up immediately. And then also, too, when you're providing the service for people, this is what people pay the most for, is deliver customers. If you can be the person to deliver customers, that's it. So for anybody who wants a career change, you want to try something new, like, we're going to be right there holding your hand, every step of the way. And And then, shit was the third thing I was going to say. Damn it, I just totally lost my train. Anybody remember what the hell I was just talking about? Well, oh yeah, the differences between the crash course. Also, too, is just, look, I'm speaking specifically to the people who are like me, which is, to a fault, I'll admit it, very impatient, and I do not have time, right? I have a lot going on. This is for you. Because when I have a challenge and I'm building something, I like to just hop on a call with someone or hop on a Zoom and just fucking solve my shit. And that's why we have the office hours Monday to Friday. So when that happens, it's not like waiting or trying to figure out or look something up. That's where you lose time. So for people who like to go fast, the accelerator is for you. And to give you an idea of like who is in the accelerator, I've had everything from 6, 7, 8-figure entrepreneurs, people who are just getting started, Super Bowl champions, attorneys, doctors, musicians, you name it. So our network is crazy. Just even like the community around, right? Sometimes there's going to be so many things you take away from it, but sometimes the best thing you take away from it is just a solid environment. Because maybe at home, all the conversations are about, not to a fault, but kind of just like average things, mediocrity, but you're a big thinker. So having a safe place where we're like all hanging together and thinking big is massive. So, that's something to think about, okay? Let's see. All right. Other thing, we got 11 minutes here, and then we're shutting her down. Let's see. Will this course teach a full build out? Yeah, so Nick, by the end of this course, everything that you just saw, you will be able to do. Assuming you obviously do the work and practice it, right? But yes, that is all the stuff. You will be able to do it, right? Shout out to Matt Platt. You should get both programs. He's awesome. Okay? Yeah, I love it. So I appreciate one that Adam, I got you, right? So Adam's saying, hey, got like a tough situation right now and a new career, and this is it. I'm biased, Adam, but I think when you have to make it happen, it's 10 times easier to succeed than when it would be nice. Because when you have to do something, when you have to pay your rent, when you need to make the money, you will do accordingly. Human beings do things that we must do. We're masters at doing what we must. But the second that it's a decision, like right now, someone right now is sitting here and you need to sign your ass up, but someone's sitting here like, yeah, I know, I should do it, because you make decent money. Life is solid. Like, it's already good, right? You don't need it, but that's exactly why you do need it, because you're playing complacent. And that's a hard place. Middle class is hard to get out of, y'all. And you start to rationalize everything. So, you start to be like, you know what, Billy, I should learn this, but honestly, like, business is cool. I'm fine. I'm at all my daughters and sisters' games, as if this wouldn't benefit them. As if bringing, like, the people learn the skill set to win back time. Is the number one reason. So if time is anything in your brain, that's exactly why you should do it. This is all time. The AI is time. AI is time. AI sells time. That's why it's blowing up so big. AI is time. It is a shortcut. We've never had this. So to learn this has never been easier, right? So if you're time sensitive, now is the time to do it. Right now, this freaking second. Learn it, master it, fucking explode next year. Next year is your year, right? But not next year because you just feel like it's going to be your year. Because we talked about that in the beginning. You're saying next year's my year because I'm going to be a fucking advertising genius. Simple math will break this down to you guys, especially if you're a business owner, established. And by the way, that's half the class, so you guys know. Half the people who have established businesses are looking to scale, half are marketers. We got both. But let me draw this out for you. Yeah, I got it. The simplicity of what we do. Not easy, but simplicity. Right now, I'll ask you guys ballpark. You can answer it anecdotally or just your thoughts. Question for you guys. How many people do most business owners ask to buy a day? So if you're a business owner, how many people on average do most business owners ask to buy a day? Give me the number in the chat, please. On average, how many people do most business owners ask to buy a day? Yes, the answer is probably closer to like 1 point something. 2 to 3, maybe if you're good. Mostly 0. Not enough is for sure. So let me give you the very simple reason why people should advertise. I talk to people all the time, right? Small business, they'll make like 100K to like 500K a year, right? And then I go, how are you getting your customers? And they say the same thing everybody does, referrals. And then I say, well, how many people are you asking to buy a day, right? And it's small, 0 to 20, somewhere in there. And I say one simple question that creates a light bulb. And I say, okay, well, if you spent $10 a day in advertising and all of a sudden you asked 1,000 people today to buy a day, what do you think would happen to your sales? The end. The end. And by the way, that's exactly how we pitch it too. Like on the agency side, like, okay, all right. Feel me? That's the game we're playing. That's it. It's just, I learned this lesson, come to Crane here for a second. A coach or mentor of mine, he was sitting down, he was showing me the consulting model. So I've done quite a bit of consulting in my career. He showed me the kind of the consulting model so I understood it. And it was the first lesson he showed. He's just like, most people don't make enough money because they don't ask enough people to buy a day. It's like one of those like stupid ones, right? Because it's like, obviously. However, the challenge is when most people agree with that, because we're all on the same page, ask more people to buy, they don't know what to do to actually ask more people to buy other than leverage their time. So people hear me go, yeah, I do need to ask more people to buy. But then their brain goes to fuck. Now I have to cold call, I have to door knock, I have to go to trade shows, and now all of a sudden you feel like you have to choose again. With advertising, I do need to ask more people to buy. I take the time to build my ads, but once I do every day while I'm living my life, I'm still asking people to buy. It's like a 24/7 salesperson that you ain't got to pay insurance or benefits on. And they have the same pitch right every single time. Don't miss a beat. And guys, let's just go bigger picture here. All right, let's go macro. This is just what business is now. COVID sped everything up like 10 years. What do you mean you don't know how to sell online? What kind of future do you think that beholds for anybody? I'll just go objectively speaking. If a business owner comes up to you right now and goes, hey, I have no idea how to sell online, or I'm not that good at selling online, are you investing into that company? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, you're not? Okay. Be the customer you want to attract. Okay? 4 minutes, make the decision. Don't mess up. Yeah, I'll read some more names. Sorry. Hector's on me. He's like, read some fucking names, dude. Okay. All right, here. Okay. Couple things. Ali Seek. Ali Secure. It's probably not secure. It's probably like sec, but like secure sounds cool. Ali Secure. Patricia Lauren. Yes. Oh, this is one. I got this one. Watch. David Ridenour. Huh? David, your boy? Huh? Come on now. It's not Ryder Noir. It's Ridenour. Just tell me if that's true in the chat. I can't even move forward until I have verification, validation that I said that correctly. Okay. Okay, not responding? Cool, David. Sick, bro. Can you scroll down on my chat? Dan Smedstad. Dan Smedstad. That's my guy. Joyce Foley. Yeah. Fa-la-la-la-la. There's Joyce. Roy Godfrey Jr. Richard Jeffries. Shout out to Richard Jeffries on the Spurs. Same name. Adam Bayer. A-B for real. And also Adam Jameson Bayer. Oh, this is the same name twice, but one with a middle name. Okay, I like it. Von Wynn. I know that. Went to school, high school. His name was Von Wynn, so I know I got that one right. Unless you tell me it's not right, then I'd be wrong. Okay, and then I got other people here too that. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna rapid fire these off. Okay, I love you guys. Alphabetical order. You guys are so sweet. Tammy Austin. Gordon Ballantyne, Wanda Barnes, Skip Batch, Shakira Battles, Ola Baku, Mbame Beckley, David Bell, Mark Benson, Christopher Bird, Melissa Bly, Marcus Blue, Marjorie Bonzo, Christian Brewer, Antoinette Briscoe, Ben Brown, Teresa Kane, Jonathan Canali, like a cannoli, but cannoli, word. Rodrigo Castaneda, that's not it at all. David Chambers, Tyrone Christian. Okay, first of all, Tyrone. I know it's not pronounced. Tyrone. That one's probably not likely. Bernice, David Chambers, Andrew Cortez, Dan Coleman, Timothy, Austria, Compton, Jimmy Cordigan, Christian Cruz, and there's a list in alphabetical, but 1 minute 50 seconds, y'all, and then wrapping this thing up. Any other questions? What are my champs on? 21-year-olds learning ads on YouTube and selling to businesses? It's literally the same shit, bro. Whether it's Facebook or YouTube. The age doesn't matter. By the way, if you think you're young, our youngest student to come through one of our certifications or 16-week certs like this, 13 years old. How old's our oldest, Ray? Do we know that? I think someone was like 80. Yeah. So like 13 to 80. So there. You know, marketing is kind of like a great equalizer because you'll take somebody who's just getting started and take someone who's super established, but they both haven't done advertising. So it's fun. You get a lot of fun perspectives and a lot of learnings and meet some cool ass people too. All right, 60 seconds, y'all. Make up your mind. 60 seconds. Here we go. Get in there. Take out your credit card. Don't miss it. You just be mad at yourself. Put it this way. When it comes to regret, I want to talk to you about this. Keep it simple. You're going to miss the buddy pass in 30 seconds. Here's how regret works. Nobody's ever been to the gym and been like, fuck, I regret that workout. Nobody's going to come into this and be like, God, I'm so mad I learned marketing and advertising and how to get customers. Haven't seen that regret. Teaching a long time. No one's ever come up to me and socked me in the face like, bitch, you taught me how to get customers. Stared me down, kicked me. I haven't had that one. It's the only one I haven't had. I had a lot of things. I haven't had that. But I've had her the other way. Some people have been following us for 6 years. Imagine if you got started 6 years ago. Ding, 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 ding. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll put a courtesy 3 minutes on the clock, but I'm going to play a video while it runs. Let's hit the graduation one more time. I want to say, number one, thank you for rocking with us today. Number two, if I didn't call your name, I will call your name plenty of times in 16 weeks because we're going to be hanging out together like familia. Two, thank you for the opportunity to bet on me. I promise you we'll do everything in our power to over-deliver. Other thing, too, with our curriculum, what's fun is so much changes in, like, AI and marketing world. So you're going to have the most up-to-date training in the game. Matter of fact, to give you guys perspective, I shared this with the team of, you know, our position. This is for anybody who's, like, skeptical, like, really, though? Are they legit? Just to give you perspective. So I told you I do consulting. Anybody want to guess what company my next consulting gig is for? Anybody want to guess? It's a pretty big one. I got no chat over here on the right. Can you help me out? It's a pretty big one. Thank you. Ooh, Chick-fil-A would be fucking fire. Some spicy chicken deluxes? Nah, it ain't. Fahim, welcome to the family, yo. Who? Anyone else? Say Apple or Nike. That'd be good. It's not, but they are massive. It's the biggest consumer goods company in the world. The biggest consumer goods company in the world. Anybody want to take a guess? Consumer goods company. Yeah, William knows. Procter & Gamble. Just saying. Just had an awesome call with their team representing the market in Asia, and really humbling, but so awesome. I'm going to be doing a presentation with them. It's time zone difference, so I'll be here like 11 p.m. going through stuff. And I don't say that to brag. Like I said, I've been doing it for 12 years, but guys, whether it's Fortune 500, whether it's small business just getting started, mid-size franchises with humility, I don't know if there's many people on the planet who have seen and been hands-on with as many clients as I have. Plus, you got to remember, we got 175,000 students, so I see data in different ways, right? Because I'm getting contacted by all the major influencers, all the students, the different markets, etc. You know, last year I did a lot of stuff in Brazil, London. So even on the global, you know, place with humility. But only reason why I'm sharing this is because there's like the skeptical person, even after all this shit, right, that still goes, is this legit? And at this point, I can just confidently say, I don't know if it gets more legit. With love, like I literally don't, right? So if you're like on the fence about us, then shit, you're just looking for an excuse to not move forward. You know what I mean? Like, if in your head right now, you're sitting here for 30 minutes and telling all of the reasons why you can't do this, how about telling yourself all the reasons why you can? I love you. I appreciate you. I can't wait to meet you. Hopefully a lot of you in person and calls. 16 weeks, I'm in there. We're hanging out together. Familia, family, it's all love. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you for allowing my team and I to come in here. And thank you for giving us your most valuable asset, which is time. I hope we over-delivered for you. If you enjoyed this even a little bit and got even a little bit, wait till the fuck you see what we can do in 16 weeks of actively building funnels together. Love you. Let's roll the clip. When that timer's gone, it's a wrap, y'all. Peace. Today we celebrate you. Today we create memories. Today we party. And tomorrow we change the world. We're gonna close this out with one last I am genius. And if we do it loud enough, the lights will turn off. And if we keep doing it loud enough, the fireworks may come on. You ready to do this?
I am genius.
Woo!
I am.
I am.
I am. I am. Fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusion, reality. I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. I am. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. I am. I am. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Yeah. Feels like. I am. I am. I am.
Becoming a genius isn't just an opportunity, it's a privilege, and not all will be accepted. But if you are, consider this video your orientation. Let's get into the 4 C's. Campus. You'll have the choice to come to San Diego and learn here in person with us in the studio, or from the comfort of your own home. We have students in 75 different countries, so we've seen it all, we've done it all, and if they can pull it off, so can you. For the next 16 weeks, you'll have one focus, the ability to use social media to get customers. For any business on the planet, including yours, using nothing but a laptop, your phone, and most importantly, your genius. This is the ultimate earning power, and this is the masterclass in customer acquisition, so grab a pen and paper and prepare to take notes. Let's get into the curriculum. Each week, we have live step-by-step demonstrations and question and answer sessions. I call them demonstrations because we don't believe in homework. We do business, we're practitioners. And by the end of the 16 weeks, you'll have a robust portfolio that you can use to get clients, to get hired. I mean, actual real-world experience. And you'll be able to walk into any business on the planet, take your computer out, and help them generate sales, especially your own, which is the key to earning. And when you're not live with us on campus or broadcasting from the studio, you'll live in our student portal. And the point of the student portal is twofold. One is to connect with other like-minded geniuses around the world, but 2, it's to practice. This isn't about homework and all that nonsense busy work. This is to practice writing ads. This is to practice getting customers. This is to practice selling. This is to practice. This is a practice portal. And that's what makes this unique. The 3rd C is my favorite. and that's culture. You've heard the expression before, it's not what you know, but it's who you know. Well, that's bull. It's actually both. And when you're accepted, if you're accepted into this community, you'll be surrounded by the best of the best. Everything from Super Bowl champions, to attorneys, to doctors, to 8-figure business owners, to people who are just getting started. We believe in the law of thirds. A third of the people are ahead of you, a third of the people are behind you, and a third are in the same shoes. That way you can always be helping people, getting help, and have a place to vent. And if you're wondering how much time you're gonna have to put into this to make it all work, the answer is simple: a lot. We work really hard, and if you're allergic to hard work, then this probably isn't for you. I'll see you in class.
Wait, oh my God! I'm genius! Oh my God! Oh! Genius. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I am genius. I am genius. I am genius. I am.
When life knocks you down on your knees, you're in the perfect position to pray.
Calm down.
You're not just coming in here and taking my car.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, that's it.
Look, that's it.
You're 4 months behind. Nothing I can do for you.
No,
that's it.
Okay, just do me a favor.
There's no more. There's no more.
Okay, go ahead. Let me make a call. Let me make a call.
I cannot wait for you.
Let me make.
I cannot wait for
just
you.
don't. Let me make a call. Let me make a call.
I'm not gonna wait for you. Done.
Yo, what's up, Billy? Hey, I have a favor to ask, man. I'm in a spot. I need you to wire me $40,000.
No, Billy, not this time, buddy. You didn't learn the lesson last time. I knew it was a mistake last time.
I know. The guy, he has my car up on the thing.
So you'll figure it out. You'll be all right.
Okay. Listen.
Good luck, pal.
Hey, don't hang up. Hey.
Look, everybody knows Billie Jean is marketing, but does everybody know that Billie Jean is broke? Now, you know it's bad when they come and pick up your stuff in front of your house, but it's even worse when you've thrown up on yourself and you look as broke as you are.
Hello? feel good when you post stuff like that? You ain't got nothing to say? You feel good betraying me like that? My daughter's gonna see that. My girl, my family, my team.
Billy, doing my job is not betraying you.
Your job? Right now I'm headed to the office to tell them I can't afford to pay them anymore, but guess what? They probably already knew that, because they saw you post it.
Because of what I posted? Well, let me ask you, Billy, is it my fault or yours?
Is that true, boss?
You know, when you first start a company, you think you can do anything. And the truth is, can't. I can't. They took my cars, my house. I can't afford to pay you. I'm sorry. It's over.
The end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend?
I miss home, but there's a feeling in my bones, like a part of me don't know what home is anymore. And all these lines keep me frozen in time, while the ones I love keep moving down the line. Sometimes I wanna be on my own, but I don't wanna die alone. If it weren't for your love, then I'd be gone by the morning. Hold on, honey.
Can I come in?
Someday's gonna be one day soon. promised hope, but I've heard all that before. And all the blood I poured won't be your free ride back to shore. I've been thinking, did we all want a taste of fame? But lately all I hope
Why are you here, son?
keeps proud of his name. Sometimes
I had nowhere else to go.
my own, but I don't wanna die.
And I lost everything.
If it weren't for your love, then I'd be gone by the morning.
You got 30 days and I want you out.
Hold on, honey.
She's in the bag. Don't make her any promises you can't keep.
One day soon. Hold on, honey. Some days,
Sweetheart.
Are you here to pick me up? Love you.
I love you too. Daddy said I never dropped you off, sweetheart.
Thinks I'm going to a meeting, she is being deceived. But the end justifies the means, right?
Welcome.
What's up, man?
How can I help you today?
I need $10,000.
All right. What do you have as collateral? Whose watch is this?
That's mine. My dad gave it to me as a gift.
10? Give me a minute. Let me check it out. Got 30 days to pay me back, plus interest. You understand? Or it's mine. You understand?
Try to
See you in
catch me
30.
howling at the moon.
Punch her.
Before you're here, I'll make you up inside my mind.
3 weeks go by, not a single call, not a single text.
Baby, I've been going through a lot, and I'm sorry.
Sorry. I thought you could have been dead.
I lost a house. My car got towed. I had to fire everybody on my team. I moved back. I'm living with my I'm living with my parents right now.
I'm your girlfriend, Billy. Why did you have to cut me out like this?
Because if you knew the truth, you'd stay with me. Look at me now right now. You'd stay with me if you knew all that.
Yeah, so we're 1 week away from you coming to meet my family. Of course I would stay with you.
Before I saw you, I just didn't want to always have something. I always have something going on in this entrepreneur thing. I wanted to have good news, to celebrate something instead of just always trying to figure it out.
So what's the good news?
That's why I asked you here, is because I got a meeting with Damon John.
A real one.
Don't do that. Yeah, a real one.
When is it?
It's the part. It's on Thursday.
You're kidding. You're coming to meet my family, though, right?
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. This is Damon John.
This is our relationship. Yes or no, are you coming?
If I'm not ready, dear God, can you hold?
Sometimes you walk away from the person you love for the passion you love. A risk our significant others may never.
I don't know what to think, Billy. You're either crazy or genius. I'm not sure if I'm ready to bet on that.
I'm probably a little bit of both, to be honest, but I think I'm more confident than anything. I just know I can bring you results. I just need the shot.
Is that right? How much?
Man, you got the checkbook, can I? Yeah.
Play along. That is a lot of zeros, my man.
It's a lot of sales, too.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die.
Hey, about time you showed up, man.
Hey, better late than never. Let's get it.
Fellas, bring him in here real quick. Everybody, raise your glasses. Come on. To my best friend, Billie Jean, and they're closing the biggest deal of our lives. With Damon John.
Wait. But more importantly, to being single.
Not gonna get me in trouble with that, man. Come on. Crazy.
Yo, I want you to introduce you to Dan. He actually is looking for speakers for Stuman's next event. You guys should definitely connect.
Yeah, sure. Hey, if you need somebody to talk about marketing, you already know.
Well, we should talk real quick.
Let's have a conversation, okay, man? Let's talk. So Ryan's guy, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so how much?
How much I'm gonna charge you? Probably nothing crazy.
How much are you gonna pay to speak in front of 1,000 business owners?
Nah, man, this ain't how this works. You mean how much you gonna pay me to do it? Come on, man.
I mean, no offense, you're Damon's marketing guy. You're not Damon John. So it's 5,000 for 30 minutes.
To be honest with you, I don't really like the way you're coming at me right now.
Yeah, but you're still gonna take the deal, right?
Ouch. Reality check. But what makes me upset is not that he was.
Cool feature is how do you make social media work?
Who here would like me to personally do your marketing? Thank you, God. Weeks ago, I didn't want to be alive. But now I know why I am alive. And maybe I was assigned this mountain to show others it can be moved. I love you. And remember, you can only fail if you quit.